What's up, guys? Eric here with driverlineup.com, world's okayest steering wheel holder and
world's grumpiest co-pilot.
We are sitting on the bridge coming into Cincinnati on 71. We're trying to get on 71, and it's taken us about an hour to go
7 miles.
7 miles. So we repowered a load from another Prime YouTuber.
This is just the perfect example of why we don't like repowers. No good deed ever goes unpunished.
We've well, first let me show you guys what's in front of us. And I don't know if you can see the snow out there, but man, we had a cushy, comfortable load. Cushy, is that a word? Cushy.
It's a little crooked and it's messing up my OCD. You just angled it worse.
I'm gonna try to fix this. Anyway, we had a comfortable load that we wouldn't have had to have delivered until 1 o'clock, 1300 today. What's today, Tuesday? It's currently 3:48 in the morning. Jenna had to get in the front seat and buckle in because it was gnarly.
It's sketchy, Bill.
So 71, if you're going north up the hill, you guys know just south of Cincinnati, you ain't moving. They're literally pulling trucks up the hill right now. There's
2 at a time.
2 at a time. They're hooking up to trucks and pulling them up the hill right now. And everybody in that's sitting up above us, because this is a double-decker level bridge, so everybody sitting up above us has been sitting there for a long time because there's fresh snow all around them. All their vehicles are turned off. So we have we've rejected like 4 repowers in the past 4 days.
Just various reasons why it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, just you know, I don't even want to get like just lot, and it's for this very kind of reason that we don't normally take repowers because we've been burned so many times. Now this one's weather, it's not Prime or anything, you know, but I felt compelled to help out with this one because the weather, like I was planning on leaving the same time anyway to take our other load in early, and this one was due at 600 up by Columbus, and the driver he ran out of time on his clock, so I was like, okay, screw it, I've said no to the last 4 repowers in the last 4 days. I'll go grab this one. So go down there and grab this load, and unlike the other load that I had, which could be, you know, I had like 12 hours to deliver it, 13 hours. This one had to be in by 6, and we ain't gonna make it. Like there's just no way in hell we're gonna make this load.
My exact words to Rex, our night dispatcher, was, yeah, bro, this load is gonna be late AF.
Yeah, capital AF.
It said sometime between 6 a.m. and maybe 9.
So we're not shutting down. I mean, it was really sketchy, but traffic's moving so slow that, you know, it's manageable. It was crazy. There's probably half a foot of snow for the last 30 miles on the road.
What I want to know though is how you end up in a ditch when you're going 3 miles an hour. Yeah, that's the $1 million question.
There's a jackknife up there, all trucks all over in the ditch. 275 was closed off. Traffic backed up. Northbound 275 is closed. And traffic's been moving. We've been moving 5 miles an hour for, I don't know, last 45 miles. I had, well, let's put it this way. I picked up this load 75 miles ago. It was 15 miles from where we were parked. and I only have 3.5 hours left on my 8-hour clock. So I've chewed up 6 hours.
Speaking of chewing,
5.5 hours to do 75 miles. Speaking of chewing, that sound you're hearing is Remy chewing away. So so we're 3:45, 3:52 in the morning. This is a beef cheat.
mega roll that she got today.
Yeah, she got. We parked at a Walmart right next to a Tractor Supply, so she's very happy.
Dog food.
So anyway, yeah, this is our fun. This is why we don't repower loads, because they
come with bad juju and things happen.
They almost always have baggage with them, and one of the things that I really don't like about repowers is that I like to plan my trips. Like I know when she starts driving exactly how many miles she's gonna do, where we're gonna park, how long we're gonna park there, when we're gonna leave, all those details through the trip. And repowers just throw a huge wrench in that every single time. And it's never a repower where it's like, hey, you got 18 hours to do 700 miles. It's always like,
that only happens when somebody has to repower ours for mechanical stuff.
yeah. We've been repowered 3 times in 2 years. 2 of those were mechanical. The third one, Prime knew was going to have to be repowered before we even picked it up. So
it was just a matter of where somebody met with us.
Yeah, so we've had 3 repowers. 2 of them were mechanical.
But
one of them.
I don't really think it counts as a repower as much as when you were dispatched and they know that you were shuttling that to the next driver. It's different.
Yeah. So.
But on our repowers with our mechanical stuff, it was always just kind of funny because it went wrong immediately. So then the next driver had all the time in the world on the.
Well, not on the one, but the one repower that we had was a high val, and that driver was extremely happy because it was $4 a mile.
Yeah.
So he had commented. He was a subscriber too, and he had commented on our YouTube video the next morning. He was like, "That was the most epic repower ever," because he got something crazy. It was $1,200 to finish off 300 miles. So he was extremely happy to get that. So anyway, we almost always 9 out of 10 repowers that they ask us to do, it's extremely pressing to make it on time.
Well, and we did them all the time in the beginning, but after getting burnt by a couple not great attitudes,
we got really burned. We did actually used to repower all the time until 1 or 2. Guys, I'm just going to keep this on because I'm moving 1 mile per hour. Literally, a Prime truck in front of us just gave up. He bailed out. He took the chicken exit. So, I'm moving 1 mile per hour just to scoot up a few feet here. So anyway, we had a repower, which I've mentioned this in videos before, where we repowered a load from a Wheel-Trans driver that we were told, hey, if you repower this, it's got 1 stop, 7 or 8 hours to do 200 miles or something like that.
It was going to have 1 stop because he allegedly could make. What we didn't know is it was going to be 1 stop because he could allegedly make the first.
No, because
2.
we picked it up on the other side of those 2. Someone didn't tell us that it actually had 3 stops, and there was no way that he could make it to any of them. And he knew that before he picked it up. He told us when we went and repowered it, he was like, yeah, I told him I wasn't going to be able to make it because he repowered it. He was asked to go pick up a load that was already supposed to be picked up. So it was past its time. So he was like, I don't know what they're telling you, but it has 3 stops, and there was no way I was going to make it to any of them. Well, they told us it was just 1 stop and you have all the time in the world. So we were late to all 3 of them.
But to make it worse, though, he'd stop to shower and do a load of laundry once he knew that.
No, you're talking about the one up north. Yeah, Illinois. I'm talking about the one in Wintersville, yeah. Yeah, we had another one. Yeah, but that's a great, she's right. I think after that, we had repowered another one that this driver, once he had concluded that he was being repowered, he just like partied his way over to us. You know, he's like stopped, took a shower, napped, you know, played PS4. Who the hell knows what he?
Yeah, he said he did a load of laundry.
Did a load of laundry
and got something to eat.
We're like, bro, man.
And his answer was, "It's not my problem anymore."
Yeah.
And it was like, what? Like he's like, yeah, like it's not my problem anymore. Like he literally just was like, well, I'm not gonna get a failure of service now, so therefore it's your problem. And he just.
We were just dumbfounded that this guy, anyway. So Repowers just, you know, I understand the team player thing, trying to help, and that's honestly why I took this one. But I've learned to know what to look for in whether or not we're going to be burned on something, and whether or not the destination is why it's being repowered, you know. Like this one, it didn't, we were either going to go to Cincinnati or we were going to go to Columbus, which is where this one goes. And it actually ended up working out really well because it gave us like $300 extra to go to Columbus instead of Cincinnati. So, you know, it worked out other than the weather, because on the other one we would have had until 1 o'clock and we could wait until the weather passed. On this one, we're just sending. It's kind of, I don't know how better to say it. We could shut down, but at 3:59 in the morning, where are you going to shut down? You know, like there's nowhere to shut down.
People are literally parked on the highway.
Yeah,
like they were just pulling off under overpasses, putting their windshield wiper blades up, and hoping for the best.
So yeah, 2 days ago, we were in 80 degrees, literally sweating. We both came out, we went and took a shower, and we're just dripping in sweat from taking trash out and stuff. And now here we are, literally sitting on a bridge in Cincinnati in a blizzard again. So
never a dull moment in trucking. Never a dull moment.
So for those of you coming into trucking, coming to Prime, this is what you have to look forward to. It's all part of the show. It's all part of the game, man. You don't get, you know, in the summers, hey, I don't want to say we're excited, but I'm kind of looking forward to showing you what you have to go through in the summer, because last year we sat hiding in the back of a Flying J when it was 75 degrees out and watched damn near golf ball size hail hit our truck, and a tornado pass us by like 2 miles.
Sayre, Oklahoma. I have video of it.
Yeah, she has video of that. So,
yeah. You
know, it's always something. Always. In the dead of summer, it could be 70-mile-per-hour winds up in Wyoming. It's always something, you know. But it's just the name of the game. Anyway, I just want to give you guys a quick update. We are finally back in Ohio, which is where we want to be to reload, but the weather decided to meet us here. So yeah, it looks like they're going to start rolling, so I'll make it off here. Anyway, guys, be safe, make good decisions, always drive to thrive. Talk to you soon.